Okay. Hello, 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 booktubing world. It is I, Capri Nicole, and I am back with another video. I'm watching them because I have kittens, and one of them eats faster than the other one, but she's basically done at this point. So, okay. Now, I wanted to start this video because I feel like I'm not in a reading slump, but the books that I have been reading have just been okay. And I've been super comfortable with DNFing books. Like I've been like overly comfortable. Like as soon as I start like a fantasy romance book and I'm like, all right, like I know where this is going. I know what to expect. We have the dark brooding male main character, enemies to lovers. They're not really enemies, whatever. Ready to sleep with each other 25 pages in. I literally stop within like 20 pages. Like I've been DNFing the fuck out of some books. I've been reading some books that are just okay, or finishing books that I'm just like, at least I finished it. And I feel like it hasn't made me slumpy, but it's made me hesitant to start another book. So I kind of like got into the mood of like graphic novels and manga. So I was like kind of in a manga and a graphic novel mood. But then I've been working a lot. So that also helped with my schedule. But it's just gotten to the point where I'm like, I really want to read a book. Like I love mangas, I love graphic novels. This year I was supposed to only read books by black authors. I failed at that because I just started reading whatever the hell I want because life's short. And I've done a blackout year before and it was very successful. I read 135 books by black authors. I only read books by black authors, but I just don't feel like I have to prove myself to anyone by like how many books I read by black authors, because no matter what my reading goal is, a predominant amount of the books that I read are going to be by black authors. Most of my content is catered towards black creators and black books. So, whenever I do blackout years, I really enjoy them because I can find new authors to recommend you guys, stuff like that. But I felt like I was like limiting myself, and there were other books I wanted to read that weren't by black authors. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. I can always do another blackout year at some other point. But the previous year to this one, I read only fantasy books and I followed through with that. So it just kind of was like I just did a challenge year, so I kind of just want to chill. Like half of the year I only read books by black authors, but then I just was like, all right, I'm just gonna start reading like whatever I want, and that's what I've been doing. But like I said, I've just been reading okay books. I feel like a lot of creators have been talking about this, but books are so popular and trendy right now and have been since like COVID that so many people are writers and authors. And you know what? I'm just like, the sky's the limit, reach your dreams, whatever. But the quality of books and the time that authors spend to write books, the knowledge and background and skill set that they usually have when it comes to becoming an author has completely dwindled. I mean, you can be a waitress and want to write a book and write a book. Like, no one's saying you cannot do that, but there's always been a quality, a dedication, hard work that's been dedicated to writing books. But now it's like, oh, if you're popular, or if you're popular on TikTok, you can write a book. Or if you say you like writing and you're hot, you can write a book. So many guys on TikTok that read just get book deals, and I'm just like, you're not even interested in writing a book. You just said you want to start reading, and now all of a sudden you're getting a book deal just because you're popular. Everything is a money grab. Everything is about tropes, and it's just lost that just magical lore. I think I started scratching my head at the book community when like new readers started coming in and saying that they don't read the full book, they only read the dialogue, but still said they read the book. I cannot. Like, I'm all for new readers, I'm all for people reading books, people writing books, and all this stuff, but it has definitely gotten trendy to a point that is like in a negative space. And if you're like an OG reader, like you grew up reading, I'm someone that lived in the library growing up. My mom is a huge reader, she's a huge storyteller, she's written books, she's written poetry. Like, I'm surrounded by storytelling. I have been my entire life. So to see new readers come in, I'm just like, the more the merrier. Like, obviously I want people to experience and love reading as much as I do, but if you're not a reader, you're not a reader, and that's okay. But I've seen so many people come into this space and know they don't like reading, but because it's trendy, it's popular, it's whatever, everybody's like finding ways to read without reading. reading Spark Notes, reading only the quotes, watching interviews, watching other people's wrap ups and coming up with their own. It's just crazy to me. And I think with that, the oversaturations of books has been happening. And obviously, a lot of new books have been coming out, and I've been checking them out and stuff like that. But if you're new here or you don't know, fantasy is my favorite genre. And I feel like the fantasy space has been somewhat safe, but fantasy romance has definitely been super oversaturated and very repetitive and a huge fucking bore for a very long time. um and I feel like romance is also becoming super, like, they're losing the plot. Like, there's no romance, it's just smut. And I'm someone who personally, I love smut, I love erotica. I don't mind a novella that's short and has like a little smutty moment. I'm not a prude. I'm not gonna knock that. But when you're reading a romance book, the point is the romance. Like, there's no romance. And then all of the tropes and other things that happen in the book, they tell you in these pictures that they put on Instagram where they do the little arrow telling you what's in the book. It drives me crazy. So it's just like, just the mystery and the excitement around reading a new book. I've completely feel like I've been losing it. Like, I feel like I've been losing it, and I feel like I've been feeling like lost in my creative space. And I just need to shake this funk, honestly, because I've been looking at books that I've wanted to read, and I'm just like, I want to read this book, but I don't have time, or I have to work, or what if it's bad, or I'll start reading it and it is bad. I'm just like, you know what else can I do? So I started watching booktube again. I haven't been able to watch booktube that much because all I've been doing is working, and I can't have headphones at work. I used to listen to booktube videos while I was at work, but since I can't do that anymore, I'm super behind. I've been watching a lot of booktubers and enjoying their content and getting back into the flow of reading, but I still feel slumpy. And I had like 2.5 ish weeks where I wasn't reading shit. Like, I literally was not reading anything, and I was so sick of reading these mediocre romance books and these trendy new books. It just was driving me fucking crazy. So I went back to my roots. I went back to my girls, and I was like, hey, where the booktubers at? So I started watching booktube videos, and one of the videos that I saw was Riley Marie's video that she recently did, where she's doing a video where she's reading until she gets out of a book slump. And then I saw that Mayana did it as well. Watched both of the videos, really enjoyed it, and I really would like to do that as well, because I need a spark. Like, I need a jump. When you lose your battery, it dies on your car, you need a jump. I need a jump. Like, I don't just want to get out of this book slump. I want to feel like the Cookie Monster. I love when I get in my Cookie Monster phase when it comes to reading, because I just want to eat up books. I want to find a book that makes me lose my mind and makes me want to eat up books. It does not need to be world renowned and amazing, phenomenal writing, never seen before. But I need it to spark something in me. Like, I need the reader reset. I need a reader reset. I need a spark. I need a jump. I need to get the low battery. It gotta go. Like, I need a full battery. I need a full battery, and I want to be like foaming at the mouth, like, where's the next book? Going down a spiral, looking at edits. I need that. Okay? So in this video, that's what we're going to be focusing on. My camera is flashing at me, so I'm going to have to come back to you guys in just a second. Okay? We're going to charge her. We're going to charge my phone, and then I will be right back. Okay? Okay. So as I was saying, I'm on a limited time battery, so we're going to talk about my TBR. In this video, I really want to just focus on ways that I know get me out of a slump. I'm not in a slump because I want to read, but I'm feeling slumpy, and I feel like I was just in a slump and it's trying to continue on, and I refuse to let it continue on, because in the blink of an eye it's going to be fall, and that's my favorite season. I refuse to be in a reading slump during fall. Okay, so we're going to kick that in the ass right now. So for me personally, when it comes to being in a reading slump or pending a reading slump, the only thing that'll save me is an audiobook or a graphic novel, or being a part of something that's really popular, which is hard to find, because I know books that are really popular right now. Some of them are just not for me, and I'm not even gonna try. Because I already know what to expect. Okay, so some of them have been successful. some of them have been successful. Icebreaker, Serpent of Wings and Night, you know, those were successful. So I'm like, okay, let me stay in that mode. So as I was saying before, I was rudely cut off because my camera decided to cut off and now my battery's flashing. Anyway, like I was saying, something popular, a graphic novel, or an audiobook. So I have a semblance of plenty here. Okay. So the first book that I have, well, actually, I don't even know where to start. I'm hoping I don't run out of battery, but who knows? But who knows? So the first book that I have is Bunny Drop. I'm a little iffy about this one because I'm not sure how this goes. I think it starts off like where it's like this guy's father dies and then his father ends up having like a daughter, an estranged daughter that he doesn't know about, so he ends up raising her. And I love like the bachelor trope and anime, so I think this will be fun and cute. It's a manga, so it'll be quick and to the point. I also have Josie and the Tiger Fist. This is one of my favorite anime romance movies, so I wanted to read the manga to see if it holds up, and maybe that'll spark some joy because the movie sparks joy. So, you know, maybe that'll help. Okay? Maybe that'll help me. All right? I have a plethora here, a plethora. Then I have The Dangerous Convenience Store, which is a BL graphic novel. I don't read BL, but my friends want me to get into it, so I figured I will give it a try. I started this, I put it down, never picked it back up. But we gonna try again, child. I don't know.
1 hour later.
Okay. So it is a few hours later. I am now in a snuggie. And my camera is finally charged. So I can peacefully talk about the books that I have in mind and my goals and plans for all of them. I'm trying to be hopeful. I don't know. Oh, I have my bookmark, but it has my mic on it. I lost the little floofy thing that was attached to here. The kittens probably got to it, but anyway, let me tell you about my TBR and my plans and hopes for this video. So in this video, I'm going to be reading books that I think will jumpstart me from being in a reading slump. I feel like I've been reading a lot of books that are new and that are popular. So I'm going to find a book that is old and popular because I do enjoy being a part of the hype in a way. Like most of the time if something's like overly hyped, I completely avoid it unless I'm really interested in it, and then I'm like, okay, I want to be a part of it because it's fun to have conversations about something that everyone's excited about while it's happening. It's just really fun, especially when it comes to like fan groups or books or whatever. So I figured I would one have a book that I feel like is old but very popular. So as far as that goes, the book that I picked is The Deal by L. Kennedy. This is a very well loved book. I've seen this do its rounds on booktube. It almost has 1 million reviews, and this has been around since like I joined booktube. I constantly heard people talking about The Deal, but I never really got into college romances, and romances was not like my main focus. So I kind of just like never got into that. The whole like Punk 57, The Deal, all the like hockey romances. um there's like a few other ones that I can't think of it, but there's like a few other ones that will be around in the booktube community. The addiction series, the there's another group, a family or a group of people that's like really popular, but I never got into it. The Deal is a hockey romance. I really enjoy hockey romance. This is me grasping at hope that something that's popular and old I'll actually enjoy, because I really did enjoy Icebreaker. So I'm like, maybe a hockey romance is safe. I don't know. I feel like I really enjoy like the found family and the simpleness in sports romances, and I also really enjoy seeing like the characters be really excited about something that they're passionate about. So I'm curious to see how this world is. I also enjoyed like the found family aspect of like, it's usually like a group of boys that all like live together or whatever. I really enjoy that. I'm not sure what the plot is for this book. Somehow I still don't know what the plot is for this book, even though it's super popular, but I'm hoping maybe This one gets me out of my slump. This is a collector's edition. I specifically only got this because I saw the collector's edition and it's pink. And it has like art inside of it. So I'm like, maybe this will spark some joy. Maybe this will spark some joy. I feel like it'll be easy to read. It'll be fun. And if it does spark joy, I will know once I start looking up edits. Like once I start looking up edits and it kind of like completely takes over my personality, that's when I know. That's when I know. But I don't think I'm going to start with this one only because it's a book. I feel like I'll probably be reading them all at the same time, but the other books that I have are all graphic novels and mangas. The next one that I have is a little raunchy. Okay, if y'all can see, hold on. It's a little bright right now. It's a little bright. So, hold on, let me hold it up. Okay, so this is The Dangerous Convenience Store, and this is a BL graphic novel. I'm not a BL girly. I've never read BL. I don't find interest in reading this, but my friends want me to try. So I just saw a cute boy in the cover, and I'm like, maybe this will be something that sparks joy, child. I don't know. Maybe trying something new will spark joy. Maybe we trying it all, okay? So that's the second option. Third option is My Reliable. I just talked about this in my mid-year freakout tag. If you haven't seen it, it's my most recent video. It is Josie and the Tigerfish. I picked this one specifically because this is one of my favorite anime movies and my favorite anime romance. I really enjoyed this one, so I'm hoping that maybe because it's a favorite of mine, maybe it'll spark some joy. I'm wondering if the manga will have something included that the movie didn't, but I really love these characters individually and together, so I'm excited to read the manga and see if maybe it'll reignite something, because I feel like I've been reading mangas and they've been fine, but it's kind of just like I've been like like going through the motions. I feel like you know how you fall into like the motions of like waking up, going to work, coming home. You have like your motions that you do every day. Like I feel like when I was like reading manga, I was just like going through the motions of reading. Like I actually wasn't finding anything that I was like super excited to read. So it's been just a drag. So I'm hoping that this manga actually does spark something. So those are my three options that I have for this video. I feel like I'll probably start with The Dangerous Convenience Store only because this is out of my comfort zone, and I'm hoping that maybe because of something new, maybe and a little raunchy, maybe this will ignite something in me, but I don't have high hopes for this one, so I'm just going to start off with this, and then I'll probably start tapping into The Deal, because it looks like it's a long book, but depending on the writing style, maybe it'll be easy for me to just like fly through. We'll see. And then I'll start teetering into Josie and the Tigerfish. So those are the three books on my TBR. Fingers crossed, y'all. It's been looking ugly for honestly. The booktube videos that I watched completely validated me, because everyone's been feeling like this, especially like, oh, these two have the zoomies and they just flying around the house. I don't know if you can hear it with the mic, but they're losing their minds. Anyway, I feel like everybody in the book community has been talking about this recently, just the fact that the reading experience overall has been so different. I need to put more water in their fountain. The reading experience has been completely different, and a lot of new releases are just like super hyped and have great like marketing, and you're excited to read it, and then you read the book and it's just like, okay, it's just fine. Like I'm not saying that every book I've read has been great literature, but it's just like I'm excited to read the books. Like I feel like I've just been running into so many books that are just mid, and it has been such a drag, especially as an adult that works full time. When you finally have time to pick up a book, I need it to engulf me. And if it doesn't, what the hell is the point? You know what I'm saying? What is the point? So I'm hoping out of these three books that something will spark joy. Child, I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I've just been in such a funk with like the things I've been reading. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, child. I'm also going to take you guys to this little bookshop that I found last weekend. It was so cute. I love it. Like, it's just so cute. It's so cozy. It's very tacky. I really like independent bookstores that are like used books, tacky mismatch furniture and paintings and whatever. They have a little bakery. Like, I'm just excited to bring y'all so that y'all can see, and I'm going to be reading the books there. So maybe just like being in a different space, because I've been going to, well, honestly, I've been, as y'all can see most of my videos, I've been going to a lot of independent bookstores, and a lot of my weekends that I have, if I'm not working off, I usually go to bookstores. So I'm thinking maybe I can read those books at my new bookstore that I found. It's like a new favorite. I really like it. That and the bookseller. I've just been finding so many bangers. So hoping that I could just read there, and maybe like I'll just feel that ignition. Like, you know how you feel that ignition when you find a 5-star book? I need that ignition for sparking joy back into reading. Like, I just need a palate cleanser. I just need something. It doesn't have to be phenomenal writing, but I just need something that makes reading fun again, because I've literally just been dragging my feet with these books that I've been reading. So I'm hoping for the best, but it's a little bit late. I'm probably gonna start reading tonight, so I'll check in back with you guys in a little bit. Me and my snuggie will be getting in the bed. Okay, so I will see y'all in the next clip. All right, bye. Okay, y'all. So I have so much to update y'all on. I read one book. I finished one book. I'm halfway through another one, and I'm like 77 pages into the other one. It's going great. Like, let me tell y'all how it all started. Let me tell y'all how it all started. I'm feeling great. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm feeling great. I was feeling slumpy, but baby, this video is off to a phenomenal start. So this is where it all began. Like I said, I was gonna start with like the graphic novel, or the manga, but I started with the deal because I just was like in bed and I was like, let me just read, see how this like writing is, see like how we feeling. Baby, I sat down, started reading this book, and then I blinked and I was 77 pages into this book. I love it. Like, it's not amazing writing. It's not anything unique, crazy, or whatever, but it's fun. Like, it's literally just fun. It feels like a 90s like rom-com. There's so many 90s rom-coms where there's like the girl has the glow up and she like is getting advice from like the popular guy or whatever. And this book has that same feel. Um I don't know if I've said what this book is about, but anyway, this book is basically about Hannah and Garrett. And Hannah is like very studious. She's doing really well in this class that basically everyone is failing. And she's a singer. Hey, stop fighting. She's a singer. And like I said, she's doing well in this class that everyone is failing. And one of those people that happen to be failing, his name is Garrett, and he's the captain of the college hockey team. And he is not doing good. The boy is not doing good at all. Okay, like he's failing the hell out of that class. He was barely passing with the last teacher that they had, but they got a new teacher, and she not fucking around. Like, she not playing at all. So he's not doing well in that class. He sees that she is doing well. She's really into this guy. Well, not into, but she has a crush on this guy in her class. And she just like be in the corner looking at him or whatever. But Garrett basically reaches out to her and kind of is like, hey, you want to be my tutor type shit? And she's like, hell no. Like, she works full time. She's a full time student. She's also in, she's a singer, so she's in theater. She has a lot going on. She's like, I'm not trying to put nothing else on my plate. She's not going for it. But their banter is so fun. And like, it's just like, it just gives like fun sitcom vibes. I don't know. It's just a good time. Like, I'm having fun reading it, and I'm laughing a lot reading it, and it's just, I can feel my cup overflowing of joy. Like, it don't take much. Like, it really don't take much for me. Like, I'm not saying I needed to find a 5-star book. Like, I don't think this is going to be 5 stars at all, but I was looking for something that sparks joy, and I'm excited that this sparks joy because this is a very, very popular book. I think that it's getting an adaptation. I'm not 100% sure, but All I know is while I was reading it, I could literally see Garrett and Hannah in my head, and just like their banter, their back and forth, they're just their little moments, whatever. It was fun, and it was so much fun that I just started plowing through the other books in my TBR. So then I picked up The Dangerous Convenience Store. I give this 2 stars. I finished it. It was fine. Hold on, let me take out my bookmark. It was fine. I really only got I really only got this one because it has a cute boy on the cover, and my friends have been asking me to get into boy love graphic novels. And I mean, I don't have anything against it, but it was too much. Like, I don't know, like it's not that it was too much because I've read raunchy like manga before, and it doesn't bother me, but I don't know. I like if it's raunchy, I'm cool with it being raunchy if it's like girls, because I'm like, oh, she's hot, like it's titties on the page, it's cool. Like I'm like, hey, this is cool, this is fine. But then when it's boys, I don't know. With his boys, I want it to be like cutesy. Like I want to see them like fall for each other, or like express emotion, or like have really great chemistry. Will they? Won't they? Like I want a little bit more from like the boys, and like I like that with the girls as well. But I'm just saying, like if I read a book that was raunchy with girls, it I wouldn't care if there wasn't romance. Like I wouldn't care because it's like it's titties on the page. Like who gives a fuck? But like with the boys, like I think it's like cuter if I see like their small slow moments. I do enjoy small slow moments with the girls as well. I don't know how else to say this, but I just know that like it just was too much, too fast. Because originally when I had started reading this, like within 30 pages, it was already there. Like we already was taking it there, and yes, he is fine, but it just felt like it just felt like Wattpaddy in a way. Like the conversations that he was having with this guy, I haven't even said what this is about. Basically, this is following this really cute college student who's working at a convenience store to pay his brother's medical bills, and he works in a convenience store that is very dangerous because there's a lot of like YNs essentially. Like there's a lot of like gangsters that be showing up to the convenience store, child. So it's just somewhere nobody wants to work. He's working there because he's trying to make this dough. He like, whatever, I need money for the bills, okay? So it is what it be. So he working over there, and this like big burly like older man comes in. He's just like huge, muscular. He's an asshole. He's rude to everybody, beating people up, whatever. He come up in there and he like, oh, he kind of fine. So this basically is like their romance. But it just, I don't know. It's something about like when the dialogue just be like random and then they kissing. It's like he barely, I think throughout this whole book, the love interest, like the older dude that's like super muscular, I think he maybe said 6 sentences. So it's like y'all don't even know each other. Y'all don't even know each other. You don't know what this man do. You don't know if he married. You don't know shit about him other than the fact that he come into the convenience store and get cigarettes. And all of a sudden now his penis down your throat. Like to me that's crazy. Like maybe that's just what BL is. I've never read a boy love graphic novel. I don't know, but I need some more. Like the plot is fine. Like there's nothing wrong with like the plot, but it was like the conversations and the lead up to like them actually getting together. I was like, what the the sex scene just felt random to me because I'm like, how did we even get to this point? Like, how the hell is y'all tonguing each other down? Like, there's been no lead up to that point for me. So yeah, but I wanted to try something different. I just was like, okay, like this is fine. Um, it just felt very Wattpaddy, and it was a lot. So not for me. I probably won't keep this on my shelves. I don't even know how I get rid of like something like this because I can't put this in a little library. So it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? Do I bring it uh, to a bookseller? Like, what do I do? I don't even know what to do with this because it's like it's boy love. Like, what? How do I get rid of this? I don't even know. But it was fine. It's not something that worked for like getting me out of slump. I just was like, okay, but it's thankfully it's like it's not short, but it's a graphic novel, so it's kind of, or a manhwa, I think. I don't know, child. Whatever. It's a manhwa. It got pictures, so it was easy to fly through. It was fine. Like it just was okay. I would give it 2 stars. I give it 2 stars. It was cool. Like it is what it be. So that one was done. Um, then the following day, at work, I started reading Josie and the Tigerfish. Here she is. So I started reading Josie and Tigerfish. I'm not halfway through. I'm like 35% in. 35% in. Essentially, this is very similar to the movie, and it is sparking joy. So my so my plan is working. Like I love this movie. Like this movie is so good. I feel like nobody talks about this movie. People are always talking about my a silent voice and I want to eat your pancreas and whatever. But like this one is a banger. Like this one really is a banger. People don't talk about this one enough. Like really they don't. But this one is doing it for me because it's following this. I was curious if there was anything in here that they didn't show in the movie, and so far no. Like it's very similar to how the movie is, but it's really fun because I'm just seeing the movie play in my head, and low key it makes me want to watch the movie. But it's fun, and my plan of like sparking joy, getting me out of the slump, it's working because I already know this is a sure thing because I've watched the movie and I loved it. So I will say I feel like watching it animated definitely is helping the story, because if I hadn't watched the movie and I just read this, it wouldn't hit the same. Because I feel like if anyone consumed this first through a manga, the story and the story, okay, the media just hits better animated. Like it really just hits better animated because she's a painter. He's into like, he's a hard worker, he's a student, he works in an aquarium. Like the colors and the slow moments and the music and everything, it's just so much more beautiful animated. So I will say the fact that I've seen the movie definitely contributes to my experience with reading the manga. I don't feel like if someone just read the manga they would get the same bubbly feeling that I am. Like I don't think so. But it is contributing to helping with my slump. But all that I'm thinking about literally is Hannah and Garrett. Like I'm so sorry. Like I'm as someone who also was a fan of Icebreaker, I know Icebreaker gets a lot of slack. Like I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like it's profound writing. It's the most amazing story I've ever written, but it's just something about the banter. Like when there's banter, and the female main character is an ice queen, baby, I'm gonna eat it up every time. I'm so sorry. Like, and something that I can really visualize. Like, they go into details about like the hockey games and the practices and his experience as a hockey player. Like, I like that. I like seeing the characters have interests other than just each other. Like, if the whole book is a romance and the only thing we focus it on is the romance part, or like the romance part is the main focus of the book. Like obviously this is the main focus of the book, but we get to see what Hannah is struggling with as far as like her duet with another student and what he's struggling with as a captain of a team and like his issues with his father. Like we're seeing all of that, and it just makes for a better story. Like it really just makes for a better story. And I know this book is really popular, so it makes me excited because then I can go and look at edits and I can look at other people lose their minds over this book. Like my plan is working. Like reading something that's popular to see if I'm interested in it, especially if I feel like it has promise, because I've read like 3 or 4 hockey romances. I've really enjoyed all of them, so I feel like I'm happy that I started here because it is making me lose my mind. Like I'm literally giggling, kicking my feet reading this book. Like I'm actually really happy. And to top it all off, there is artwork in this book. So I get to like actually see I get to like actually see them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of flip through just to like see or mark where the artwork will pop up, but I didn't look at all of it. So it's just fun to like be able to read a scene and see it in my head, and then I flip the page and I see like a picture. I think there's like maybe like 5 pictures in this book. There's one at the very start, and then I think there's like 3 more after that. So it's not like every 10 pages, but it's fun. Like, it's fun to like enjoy this, and I just love this edition. It's so cute. It's just the sprayed edges like fading into like blue and purple and pink, and then just like the front and the little ribbon bookmark and the artwork. Like, it really is just adding to my experience. I'm having such a good time just holding this book, reading this book, and I can feel it taking over my personality. Like, I can feel the rise. Like, that 5-star tingle you get. It's like that, but it's not that. Like, because I know this is not gonna be no 5-star, but I'm feeling the rise of like excitement, like how I was feeling when I read Outdrawn, where I was like, here, let me grab it. Like how I was feeling when I read Outdrawn, like I could feel the rise of obsession. I was like, I love these characters. I love their backstories. I need to make an edit of this. Like, that's how I feel reading The Deal. That's how I feel reading The Deal right now, and it's a good feeling. Like, because when I first started this video, I was like, just talking about how I felt about reading, I already was like over it. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, I already was like, just talking about reading, I was just like thinking back to all of the books that I read. I don't think I've read so many 2-star books back to back in my life. Like, I think this year is, for me, is the year of 2-star books. Like, I've read so many romance books that like the premise is interesting, the cover is beautiful, but then the context, it's like these authors just don't give a fuck. Like, I said it in the beginning of the video, where people were talking about, because reading is so trendy right now, they're just like pushing out shit. They're pushing out books that are not good quality. No one's saying it has to be profound writing every time, but damn, can it at least be good? It needed to at least be a 3.5 to 4-star. Because if every romance book I'm reading is a damn 2-star, it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? I find myself reaching back to books from before shit got trendy, like before 2020, like around 2020 is where everybody started like reading again and finding a hobby, whatever, which is perfectly fine. But I've been reaching further back, because I'm like, at least back then the authors were fighting hard to get published, and it wasn't easy to be a published author. I feel like you can say you like reading today, like that Australian dude did, and he's sexy. He said he liked reading, all of a sudden he got a 2-book deal. What do you mean? He's never written shit in his life. He just said he could start reading. Huh? So it's just like shit like that. I'm just like, bro, what are we doing? But yeah. So anyway, I'm having a good time. I will say, even though the convenience store book was a flop, these two are bangers, and it's helping me with my slump. I feel the addiction rising. I want to look up edits so bad. I don't want to get spoiled. I don't want to see anything that happens in the book before it happens. I want to experience and see it happen as I'm reading. Okay, so there's that. But today we're gonna go hang out at this bookstore that I really like. It's called I just went there. It's called The Sweet Read. So it's called The Sweet Read. It's in Woodstock, Georgia. I went there last week. It was really, really, really fun. So I'm excited to take y'all over there and just like hang out and get some reading done. I'm going to read some more of The Deal, and I'm going to read some more of Josie and the Tigerfish. But yeah, this is my other method, which is like reading in a different location. I love reading in my house, but I spend so much time at work. So it's like, to also spend a ton of time inside, closed inside, is just not gonna work for me. So yeah, but fall is coming up too, so it's like I want to be outside, I want to be outdoors. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to go hang out at this bookstore. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna get some reading done, maybe get some cookies, because they have a little bakery there. It's really, really cute. So I'm excited to show y'all this bookstore. So I will see y'all over there. Okay, this is the bookstore. It's called The Sweet Read. The weather is nice, so now I can see. Okay, let's go outside. I'm coming here days later because I finished all the books on my TBR. Like, the way, this is crazy to me because I was in such a slump, and I'm remembering who the culprit was. I think, like I was telling y'all, I was reading like back-to-back 2-star books, and then I think the one that just really set it off was Defense Stance. Like, this was the final like hurrah of like spilling me into just being sick of these mediocre ass books with great ideas and shitty writing, cute covers, shitty writing. Not gonna say that one has shitty writing, but I just was not vibing with it, and it really just teetered me into like the finale of the slump. I do want to go back to this book and try to finish it, because it's not terrible writing, but it just was something off with it, and I was just tired of reading off books. And I read at least 3 2-star books back to back, and it was just driving me crazy. However, I had so many plans to get out of this pre-slump because I feel like I wasn't fully into the slump. I felt it coming on, and it was a couple of days and, well, basically weeks where I wasn't reading, and then I was like, we have to stop this. I don't have time to play. Like, fall is coming up. I refuse to be in a reading slump during fall season. Like, I fucking refuse. So reading somewhere besides my apartment, reading a book that is like a favorite or I know is going to go well, reading a book that's popular or a part of hype where I can enjoy talking about it, or like watching edits or enjoying like other creators talk about it because it's so popular. Being a part of like something that's like popular is fun. Like when there's like a really popular group, music group or song or TV show or book or whatever, and there's everybody rallying around like talking about their thoughts on the specific form of media, it's fun. Like, so sue me, it's fun when you're a part of like something that's popular and you can talk with other people that have similar or opposing opinions to you. It's really fun. So I did all those things, and you guys, I'm actually shocked how fast I finished the deal. Like, I think I only did 1 update on this book. Like, I went to the bookstore and was like reading, and I read this book in 3 days. This is unknown to my attention span. This is almost a 400-page book. This is a 380 something page book. This is unbeknownst to the attention span that I have, because I've never been one that could finish a 400-page book in 3 days while in the midst of working. I've never been that person, like, ever. But it was so easy to read this book. Is it a phenomenal story? Is it a never been done before, never been seen before? No. But you know what? It's just something about hockey romances. It just made me so happy to read this. And then I had like the joys of flipping some pages and seeing the artwork, because I think there was like 5 pictures in here of the couple, Garrett and Hannah, and I love their banter. I just love the jock and the ice queen. It's something about that pairing, because that's what really did it for me. And Icebreaker, how like the jock that was low-key like a golden retriever, super funny, they had great banter. It was something about that it was something about that dynamic that I really enjoyed. I'm just not realizing I don't have my mic, but it's okay. It's okay. I just want to like be able to close this video, but yeah, it's just something about that pairing that I really like. I really enjoyed their conversations. I enjoyed like seeing the depth. These characters had depth. They had interest. They worked hard. Like, they were in college. They had great chemistry. Like, I will say, well, no, I actually didn't. I did enjoy the sex scenes. I did enjoy the sex scenes. I enjoy the way that Garrett handled her and her situation. I don't want to spoil it just in case you haven't read it. I doubt it, because it's a very popular book. But I really enjoyed the way that Garrett handled her and her situation. He was very sweet and kind and patient with her, and I really just, y'all, I could not put this book down. And it was like I couldn't put it down, not because there was nowhere to stop. It was like I just wanted to keep reading. I wanted to keep reading about them. I wanted to keep seeing their love story. And it just also put me in the mind of like early 2000s movies where there was always like the popular boy meets like the nerdy girl, and he like teaches her how to dress and teaches her how to date guys or whatever. It gave that same vibe of movies that I grew up watching when I was like, you know, a youngin'. I don't remember how old I was, probably like a teenager. But when I was like younger, a lot of the movies in like the late 90s and early 2000s were all centered around like the jock that's super popular, that is like doing a makeover for like this nerdy girl that really is trying to get someone else's attention. And that was also a part of this book. It was just fun. Like, it really was fun. It was difficult. It was really difficult to put down. It's been a while since I've read a book with like a third act breakup, because we were complaining about it so much in the book community. I think authors just stopped doing it, and I haven't really seen it like pop up lately in a lot of like romance books. But it did have like a third act breakup, but it made sense. And I feel like, I don't know, it made sense, and they kind of had to have some type of conflict. Like, I don't know, but I like the way they handled it. I love the way that Garrett I just love him. Like, I just liked them together. I really liked them together. It just, my whole experience. And you know what happened after that? I started spiraling. Like, this is what I wanted to happen. I started spiraling. I started looking at all the edits. I started I could finally watch all the people talk about this book, because anytime I heard someone talk about this book, I would mute it. Like, once I hear someone talk about a book that I'm interested in, and I know I'm interested in, I put it on my TBR, and then anytime I see it brought up again, I always mute. Because I don't want to know any plot points. I don't care if it's on the back of the book. I don't care if it's on the synopsis. I don't want to hear shit. Like, if it's a book I'm interested in, give me the basis of it. And then after that, I'm protecting my peace. Like, I will mute the hell out of a booktuber. I will mute the hell out of a book curator until they put that damn book down, because I don't want to know shit. I don't care if it's on the back of the back of the book in the synopsis, because the synopsis be too damn long. So I could finally go back into like TikTok and booktube and watch everybody like rave about this book, because I completely missed this. People were talking about this book when I first joined booktube, so I was just like so happy to see everyone like raving about specific parts about the book and talking about the book and recommending other books similar to this one. Then I started looking at the hockey edits, and I just this is what I needed. Like, this is what I needed. Like, I haven't spiraled like this since I read Outdrawn. Like, I needed something to make me spiral and make this shit take over my whole personality. Will I be learning to play hockey? No, but it was a good time. It was a good time. I might get a hockey jersey. Who knows? I don't know shit about hockey, but I might mayhaps put on a hockey jersey. Okay, I might have bought 4 other hockey books, you know. So well, what more do you want from me? Like, the girl spiraled, and I flew out of that reading slump by the grace of God. I'm so happy, because like I felt so down in the dumps. Every fucking book that I was picking up was so mediocre. I couldn't take it anymore. And I'm not saying this is amazing literature, but it definitely engulfed me. It definitely was fun, and it definitely made me spiral. So like, you know, I'm a happy girl. I'm truly happy. And then on top of that, for me to read one of my favorite anime movies but in manga form, also, I flew out of that reading slump. I could feel my wings spreading as I was sitting in the bookstore. Like, reading Josie and the Tiger Fish, like, this is such an underrated like anime movie. I never hear anybody talk about this shit. This is one of my favorite anime movies. I absolutely love it. Love it down. There was nothing different that happened in the book. I was trying to see if like there were characters that I was taken out, because sometimes mangas and adaptation are like slightly different, but it was pretty spot on with like the movie. Phenomenal. If you haven't watched Josie and Tiger Fish, please do watch it. Okay, I know she looks young on this cover, but she's 24 and he's 22, so don't let the looks fool you. They are grown. Okay, phenomenal. Like, I really did my big one. The only one that was like slightly a fail was the convenience bookstore one, but that one kind of did jolt me out of like that one was just so like silly and raunchy and sexy in a way. Not for me personally. Like I didn't really 100% love it. Like there was some sexy scenes, but I'm just like, I need more dialogue. Y'all don't even really know each other like that. But I'm like, maybe this is just like erotica. Maybe BL is like supposed to be smut, because I don't know anything about it. So I'm like, maybe I'm just reading too deep into this. Maybe this is not supposed to be a romance. I don't know, but it wasn't really for me. The guy is really cute. Both of them are very cute. Yeah, maybe I'll try a different one, something more romantic, because I was like, why, where'd your clothes go? Where are your clothes? How did we get to this point? Because y'all don't even really know. I haven't even, what is his name? Like, I didn't even know what his name was. Please. But these two, they sent me into the pearly gates of freedom. And I'm happy to say that my obsession with hockey romances will not end here. Like, I just ordered 3. I have one sitting right here. I just ordered, and I'm reading another hockey romance. Is it up? Yeah, it's right here. So I started reading. You can see the bookmark. 60 pages into, I literally put down the deal and was like, where are the other hockey romances? I have like 6 sitting in my cart, ordered 4. This one's been sitting on my shelf for a little bit, but I want to get the other covers with the characters on it, because I know people hate cartoon covers, but I don't give a shit. I love it. Okay, and I wanted these because they're purple, but I like the other covers better with the people on the cover, so I want those. But yeah, I started reading Team Players, which is another hockey romance book, but it's 2 black leads, so I'm reading that. I read the first book in the series already, and the 3rd book is coming out. It's supposed to come out in September, but we'll see. It's been a little quiet over there on her page about that book as far as the release date is concerned, so we'll see. But that one's supposed to come out. I have another hockey romance here that has a black female lead. I think her love interest is Swedish, so I'm fully into the hockey romance psychosis. Like I will not be released. I'm having such a great time, and I'm going to continue having a great time. I'm hoping this doesn't backfire. I'm hoping this doesn't backfire where I feel like I've read too many of one thing and I like get into a slump. I hope that doesn't happen, because it's almost fall, so I'm hoping that does not come true. But I have 2 books here that I'm going to be reading. And it just feels so good to just be excited to read. I have 2 mangas that I started reading too. Like I'm like the Cookie Monster. I was waiting to get my Cookie Monster feel, where I'm just like grabbing books and starting them, and I'm there right now. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm reading this Team Player, 60 pages in. I have 2 mangas that I started. Like, your girl can't get enough of reading right now, and that's exactly what I needed. So I will say that this video was a success. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? I did a good job. Very proud of myself. So I can finally put these books away now that I'm closing this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me. Let me know some of your methods when it comes to getting out of a reading slump, or getting back into reading, or finding that excitement or joy or spark for reading. What are some of your tricks? Because I know I have some up my sleeve, and they work every time, baby. These 3 things worked for me, and I'm just happy to live and see another day where I like being a reader, and I'm not dreading picking up a book or dreading being catfished by a cover. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comment section below what some of your tricks are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me at the bookstore and reading some books. I didn't rate any of these, but I guess I'll say The Deal, I give 4 stars. Josie and the Tigerfish, 4 stars. The Drug Convenience Store, I don't know where it is. The Drug Convenience Store, I'll give it 2 stars. So 2 4 stars and a 2 star. I think that's a success. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave this emoji right here so I know you made it to the end. And a special thank you to all my patrons. I will see y'all in the group chat. If there's any videos that you guys ever want to buy individually, you can. You don't have to be a part of a membership. I think my videos are between, like, I don't think any of them are more than like $7. So if I do like a 24-hour readathon or a hot girl reading vlog or something like that, or it's a video that you would like to see, I've had a couple of sales this month. I think people were trying to be nosy because I did an organization vlog, or bookshelf organization. I did like an update on life. So yeah, if you have any videos that you ever want to purchase on my Patreon, you can, feel free. Let's see what else. Always remember
always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Yes, sir.